we felt like a community, and we shared our thoughts and feelings, and it felt like a nice, safe group of people, and that was powerful.
There is really strong evidence that the diabetes prevention program works, helps patients develop lifestyle changes that over time lowers their blood sugar, and these are lifestyle changes that they can stick with. So we see really good results that people who participate in the program do not go on to develop diabetes.
I would say the most important role of our lifestyle coaches is to provide support. So support can look like a little bit of knowledge, so helping people learn a little bit more about a disease process. But mostly it is helping to, I want to say, keep the bumpers on for people. What I mean by keeping the bumpers on is reminding people that they are important, that their own self-care should be prioritized, and they're worth it.
If somebody thinks they have prediabetes, they should schedule an appointment with their primary care provider. We would ask some questions about symptoms, and there are some simple laboratory tests that we can obtain to diagnose prediabetes.
I did my annual physical with my doctor, and she recommended it. I figured it certainly couldn't hurt.
Primary care providers are really busy, and we don't always have the time to talk to patients about their meal plans, goal setting, exercise habits in enough detail. So through the diabetes prevention program, patients just get a lot more time to meet with the nutritionist and to meet with other people who have the same concerns and issues, and work on these lifestyle changes over time.
If we're trying to sort of really help people change behavior, we really have to understand, what does their family life look like? What does their kitchen setup do? What do they do for a job? What things stress them out? How do they learn best, and how do they respond to challenge in their daily lives?
I currently am losing about 1 pound a week, and I could probably do more, but I'm trying to find a balance between the life I want to live and the health I want to have doing it.
Success looks like someone saying, I'm important enough to set aside time to either meal prep or to exercise or to manage my stress, to reach out into my community and look for support.
I learned things. I think I knew a lot of the pieces already, but putting the pieces of the puzzle to kind of see the big picture has, I think, short-term and long-term value for me.
We have this tendency to say that there's something wrong with us, that we're failures, that if only we would have done the right thing, we wouldn't be in this place. And to have a group of other people who are awesome other people and strangers initially, but to say, yeah, me too, I'm in that same boat. There's so much power in that.
I think the biggest impact and the most benefit was from doing the program with a group of people that kind of had the same journey and the same kind of goals.
I think this is a wonderful program because it really gives patients accountability. They get to meet with somebody regularly to touch base and talk about their diet and their exercise habits and what struggles they're facing, and set new goals every week. And I think it's that accountability that is one of the reasons that the program's so successful. So I would strongly recommend it.
You are worth the time and energy and money. That is some of the challenge I hear is, man, I don't have an hour each week to attend a meeting, or I'm exhausted at the end of my week and I just can't fit something else in. But if there's anything that's ever worth it, it is you.
What's the worst thing that could possibly happen by learning more about how to live a healthy, balanced life and making choices that have long-term benefits for you and your family? It seems like a no-brainer.